Did you know that the fastest growing way to build a business right now is through digital marketing? It's absolutely exploded. Even most recently, Forbes declared that within the next few years, it would be a $1.5 trillion industry. So if you don't know how to master digital marketing, in this episode, I'm actually going to give you a 5-part winning formula that's going to allow you to create massive momentum in your business. Let's take a look. We're coming in to chat about digital marketing and getting massive momentum in your business. So we'll talk a little bit about digital marketing as far as like the different ways that you can utilize it in your business. And I've actually been doing a lot of research and studying and just reverse engineering and hacking what other people are doing. So I've got 5 things I want to share with you today, just to make sure you get some value from this. And of course, let me know how you're doing today. Hey, Marissa. Where are you tuning in from? Most importantly, are you utilizing digital marketing in your business? Obviously, there's more than one way to build a business. And as we know, digital marketing is it's completely exploded, but it's really shifted online as far as the way that consumers are doing business and the way that they're digesting content. It is impacting us marketers and the way that we've been doing business for years, right? So say hello in the comments. I see you guys popping on, which is awesome. If you didn't know, we have a second home in Angel Fire, New Mexico, in the mountains, almost 10,000 feet elevation. So we'll be spending some time here, kicking off our summer vacation. And I just really love the ability to come here and be with you guys, even while we're traveling, which is really cool. So I want to know where you guys are at today. Let me know if you're using digital marketing in your business. And if you are, how are you using digital marketing? So when you think about digital marketing, I want you to think about the fact that first of all, it's not going away. So if you find yourself resistant around this conversation, and since you guys are here right now, I'm guessing that you want to learn about it or just improve and optimize, it's not going away. It's absolutely here to stay. And again, it is the way that consumers are doing business. It's the way that they're digesting content as well. And never before have we seen the amount of ways that people are selling and marketing. You know, people can watch a 3-second video. 3 seconds. If you would have told me that 5 years ago, I would have laughed in your face. People can watch a 3-second video, click through and buy something. Have any of you done that before? I have. I have viewed reels and I was like, oh, I really like what this person's talking about. And I'm reading their caption and then it says, go to the bio, and I click the Stan Store and I just dropped, $27 on something, right? Or even more. So 3-second video can translate into real dollars for a lot of creators. And if you are putting yourself in that bubble of saying, well, I'm a network marketer and I'm not a digital marketer, I'm not a content creator. If you're watching this, what we do here at Goal Digger is we teach you how to monetize your brand on social media specifically. So what that means is you want to learn how to make money on social. That's what we're all about. In order to do that, you have to step into the role of content creator. Whether it's you, which I recommend you start doing the content yourself, or you hire it out, or you can start with you doing it and then you eventually have a team, because you've got to be able to understand your avatar. You have to understand your offer, your positioning. Is your brand message really clear? And is your content speaking to that ideal avatar and getting them to click through the 3-second video and be able to buy a product from you? Okay. Oh, hey, what's up, Mindy? Yeah, I know. It's just so fun. I absolutely love, I would go live all day long if my voice would hold up. Like, it really would. Oh, and I have a family, so there's them too. Okay. Couple things I want to share with you that are trending online right now. If you're interested in any of these, let me know. And then we'll dig into the content of getting massive momentum with digital marketing. First thing, master resale rights. It's so funny because I think people dabble in them and then they don't have results with it. And then they want to talk bad about it. You guys, we've done almost $100,000 selling master resale rights courses on top of millions of dollars in our coaching. So if you are writing these things off, I'm going to challenge you to ask yourself why. Right? It's like network marketing. If you tried and it didn't work, you're like, oh, network marketing sucks. No, it doesn't. Okay. So people are like talking bad about master resale rights. Let's not do that. Okay. If people are having success, I've seen people, literally a lady got fired from her job. And while she was looking for a job, she started an online account, a faceless account, and she was able to start bringing in revenue for her family, selling somebody else's course. How is that not amazing? Like we want everybody to win, right? So one of the trends is master resale rights. There is a new one that just dropped actually. I still need to go through it. So I can't tell you guys the name of it because I will not share it with you unless I can put the gold digger seal of approval on it, but it is going viral. So if you want to know about that course, the Master Resale Rights course, once I've approved it, just put viral in the comments and I'll tag you on it. Once I've reviewed it and approved it, I'll send you the link on it. And it's more about, I'm not even going to tell you what it's about. So just put viral in the comments if you want the Master Resale Rights course that is going viral and it just dropped today. It is important to obviously get in these things earlier than later because then everybody has it, right? The second thing are private label rights products. This is what I will tell you why I'm loving private label rights products. Would you believe me if I told you, so it's almost halfway through the year, we do, as a company, we do 80, 100. The most we've ever done in a month is 400K in volume, or sales, I should say, revenue. So would you guys believe me if I told you we sell a $27 course? It's actually not a course, it's a product. We have a product that's $27 we've been selling since the beginning of the year, and it has generated hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, why are more people not talking about this? So what's really cool about low ticket products, it's a way for somebody who doesn't know you to watch a 3-second video and click through and spend money with you or see an ad, right? So private label rights products, we actually have them, all of ours, and we have new ones every month inside of the vault. So just put vault in the comments if you want to get in there. It's our membership program. There's like 75 courses in there with monthly coaching with me. The lifetime access gives you all of our private label rights products. So you can buy them, obviously put your branding on it if you have your own colors and whatnot, and you can sell those. Okay. So, and I'm sharing this with you, not to impress you guys. You guys know I have a multi-million-dollar coaching business. We have an amazing brand. We have an awesome team. Like, I don't want to say we have arrived, but I share all of this with you so you can be successful. That's where when I'm giving you the social proof, that's where it's coming from. So I can build up your belief in yourself that you can do this. There are people who have never been on social media, creating accounts and making money. Are they making money the first day? No, but they keep showing up and they're consistent. And that's what we're going to talk about. Okay. As a beginner, I recommend that you have a free offer, a low ticket offer, and a mid ticket offer, somewhere between $300 to $600. Okay. The other thing that's doing really well through digital marketing is your own courses. So when you buy a Master Resale Rights course, for example, they do teach you how to create your own course. And we obviously have, we teach you how to do all of that inside of our programs as well. So if you're in any of our paid stuff, our paid programs, we're teaching you how to build your own offerings inside of those programs. If you have a course on your heart and there's something inside of you, how many of you have thought of something and you haven't produced it yet, but you're like, man, I'd love to do a course on, raising, babies. Maybe lots of us have raised babies, but like being able to have, baby food, making baby food at home, being able to have a clean home for your baby and your family. Or maybe there's a course on potty training, or a course on parenting, or getting your college, finding the best college for your child. Like, how many of you have thought of a course and you're just like, but you haven't done it yet? Okay. Usually that's because either you just don't understand the logistics, or it's just a lack of confidence. You're just like, yeah, I don't know. If I come up with an idea for a course, I'm going to create that course like by the next day, unless like I can't, like right now, I couldn't. Well, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I'm so confident in myself. And again, I'm not sharing this to brag, but to show you what's possible. You can get to that point. When you do this work that I'm talking about, branding and figuring out who your avatar really is and speaking their language, knowing their pain points. I know your pain points. Every single one of you on here, you want to make more money on social media. You want more leads. You want to know how to talk to people and close sales. You don't want to be on social media all day long. You're really busy and you have this desire to help other people. Is that not you? Those of you watching, I have done the work to figure out who my people are. You have to do that work, and you won't have the results until you do that work. Okay. So those are some of the trends I'm seeing. Now, if you are using digital marketing for network marketing, affiliate marketing, service-based offerings such as coaching, maybe you do financial stuff. There's all kinds of service industries out there. It could be anything, but you want that online presence. You really want to be thinking about digital marketing. You want to understand digital marketing. If I'm speaking a foreign language to you right now, I'm going to challenge you to get your schooling on. Okay. Hang around me, other coaches that you follow that will break it down for you and teach you. That's what we want to do here. Okay. And we've been working really hard behind the scenes to put something brand new together for you guys. So that's actually part of the winning formula I'm going to share with you right now. So there are 5 components to a winning formula to getting this massive momentum that we're talking about in the digital marketing space. First thing are reels or short form video, reels, TikTok, YouTube shorts. Okay. So go ahead and put riches in the comments, if you haven't registered yet for a webinar. And if you have registered, actually, let me drop this in I don't know if I have a link for it. I don't know if I can even do it. So I've got a couple of things for you guys. How many of you registered for the webinar? If you didn't register yet, Abby's going to put the link for you guys. We have a Real Riches webinar. Oh, so if you drop riches in the comments, that means you didn't sign up yet. Okay. She's also putting the link there. That might be easier for tagging purposes. So just click that link right there, but don't leave. So maybe come back. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave forever. Okay. So we have a webinar for you next week. We're going to teach you how to dominate your reels. Okay. We've been working so hard on this presentation because I wanted to actually give you a specific formula. I really believe in formats and formulas and systems. So there's actually 5 types of reels, and this is not in any of our other, I just literally created this over the weekend. This is not in any of our trainings. There are 5 types of reels. And you know, it's funny. I've been doing a lot of, I'm designing a social media platform right now where you can plan out all your content and literally not just plan it, but have it all there ready to post. And it's been a labor of love. And I've wanted something like this for years. Well, what was funny when I was going through it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I oscillate between 2 types of reels, hitting on a third one here and there. And there's 5. I was like, wow, like in real time, I'm not using all 5. So I'm going to be doing more of that, but it really opened my eyes up. That's what you need. You need the 5 types of reels to round out your account and really understand how to get people interacting with your reels, getting those leads, all the things that you want. Okay. So I'll put this in the comments. Abby put the Reels Riches webinar in the comments for you guys. I have a couple other things for you. Also, make sure you guys actually register for the webinar in StreamYard. We'll remind you. We'll send out a link for that so you have it. Okay. Did you guys grab the Instagram Trello board takeover system? The Instagram takeover Trello board system. Did you guys grab that? So after you registered, that was the first thing we had on there. Oh my gosh. There's 5 Trello boards in there, all for Instagram. There's a whole board of B-roll. Okay. I just added a tutorial to it. By the way, if any of you already grabbed it, I added a tutorial on there. It's in the original. So we have over 200 ideas for B-roll, behind the scenes footage. There's a board for slaying your stories. There's hundreds of templates for your stories just to kind of boss it up. We have an Instagram planner in there. We have over 200 viral reel hooks. It's epic. Okay. So click that and grab that because I didn't want you guys to miss that. And also we have a 922 viral videos. Are these all videos, Abby? I can't remember. Is it stories and reels? No, it's all reels. Yeah, this is all reels. Okay. Cause you know us, we don't mess around here. So we have 922 viral video reels for you. You're welcome. And they're right there. Well, I dropped the link. I don't know where it is, but grab those. Okay. And then you'll see at the very end, you can grab a powerhouse bundle. Okay. So that's the first step. All the reels, they're all reels. Okay. You're not going to be short on reels once you're done hanging out with us. Okay. So first step with a winning formula is reels. You have got to master this. You got to stop saying so overwhelming. I'm in a glass case of emotion. Look, guys, we have 3 Instagram accounts now that we post reels on every single day. We post stories in all of those platforms. Also, our personal profile on Facebook. I do all of the posting on our personal profile on Facebook. Say that 10 times fast. Obviously, stories there. And then Abby and Rihanna, they help with all of the posting on all the platforms inside of our business page, both our Facebook groups. We also produce a YouTube episode every week, a podcast episode every week, and then the YouTube shorts. And we all have families. All of us are moms. Okay. So we are here to share with you. You can do this, but you've got to get some systems in place. And that's what we're all about. We are all about the systems. If you don't have a system, you're going to be running around with your hair on fire, getting nothing done. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gold Digger, really quickly, I just wanted to interrupt for an important announcement. I have a brand new webinar coming out, the Reels Riches webinar. So you can completely dominate your reels. The short form video format is the #1 way that consumers are digesting content. Most people don't know how to actually make money from their reels. So it's not about going viral. It's about getting effective strategies with your reels so that you can get those leads, learn how to bring them into the DMs and close those sales. So I have something special for you. In this webinar, I'm going to teach you my brand new 5-type format for Reels, and I'm going to give you a full guide, Reels Domination, so you can literally register and get the guide now and start working through the material. And you're going to get a whole entire year's worth of reel ideas for the busy entrepreneur. So you will have everything you need to totally crush it and really dominate your space as far as branding on social media and being able to really feel confident with Reels. So look below this video for a spot to register, and I'll see you there. Number 2, the second thing I'm seeing for those that are really converting online with Instagram and TikTok as well, but more Instagram for sure. This is the second thing I'm seeing that's really working. The Reel Pack. No, all of this is brand new. We just created it for the webinar. Yeah, that's why I'm so excited. I just love all the new things. There are Reels in the vault though. So you can go in there and look. Let's Get Real. There's some in there. Yeah, there's a bunch of template packs in there. Okay, but if you want all the new stuff that we've just put together, it's all in this new offer. Number 2 are stories. And this is what I'm seeing. Believe it or not, those that are really doing well, they sell in their stories every day, also working in some freebies. And this is what's interesting. I forgot who asked earlier, and that was a great question. What's best for a newbie? Should you have a mid-ticket or a low ticket? What I'd recommend doing is having a good freebie, a good low ticket, maybe 1 or 2, and then a good mid-ticket, which would be that $300 to $600 range. And then what I would do is I would rotate through those in your stories. Okay. So that way you're always promoting something every single day. And we did teach this to you guys a couple months ago in one of our webinars. You want to promote every day. So those that are having success are in their stories every day and they're thinking their stories through. So it's not, sitting on the back porch, having a sip of water, #blessed. It's not like that. They're actually thinking through and telling the story of what the offer is, what it's done for them, what it can do for you with the call to action. So that would require planning out your stories and thinking them through. And that does take work and commitment. So that is what I'm seeing. If you're just like, tell me exactly what people are doing, they're absolutely in their stories every day. And they're selling, they're promoting, they're offering freebies, really high value offers that are speaking to an urgent need. So I know, for example, I did a reel somewhere yesterday, I don't remember where, and or maybe it was this morning, and I was talking about it's something I already created and I haven't posted it yet. So I had a reel coming out about content banks, and I know that when I got into faceless marketing, I was like, whoa. Like some of this stuff is janky. Like I am not putting this out there. I want my stuff to look good. You know what I'm saying? So it was actually really hard. I bought 3 different content bank subscriptions and canceled all 3. And then I actually found some really great high vibe look style. That's what one of my things is for that reel is, here's mine. Do you want to buy them from me? Because I know my people are going to be struggling with the same thing. So it really is easy once you start to understand your people. So number 2, stories, selling every day in your stories in some way. Number 3, those that are doing well is they're finding ways to take the leads that they're getting from their reels, interaction from their stories, taking them into Messenger. Okay. So the thing with telling people to click the link in your bio or just relying on adding links into your stories, I would actually recommend you do a poll or a question instead of putting the links in your stories. You don't know if they click them or not. You actually don't know who those people are, and those are all leads. If you can get people to vote on a poll or answer a question in your stories or drop a keyword, just like you guys drop keywords on this live today, if you can get your people to do that, for example, let me just give you an example. So I'm not going to go back and do this, but if I was new and starting out and I did this live, and Jennifer, Stacy and Kim right away, and some others dropped riches, which meant they were interested in my webinar. I would capture them on my beautiful prospecting Trello board, and I would just put interested in Rich's webinar. And then I would invite them to the webinar. I would DM them with the link, ask them a little bit about what has them interested in learning about Reels, what's going on in their business, how can I help them? And then if I had something else to offer them, I would offer it to them right then and there. I would remind them of the webinar. I'd make an offer in the webinar, and I'd follow up with that offer with them. Just like that, 4 leads, boom. Okay. I'm not going to DM you guys. But my point is, if you can learn how to create content and get people to raise their hand And by the way, I have this new faceless account. Some of you might not know. I can like type in here. Oh, look at me. I forgot that. Okay. Here's my new faceless account. I don't even know if it worked. At faceless.and.passive. Okay. Just find me on Instagram so you can follow along. And I don't have a huge following on there. I just started it. I think I'm coming up on 500 followers. And I get a couple of comments on each reel. Okay. Nothing crazy. Well, I was thinking about it. I was going through my notifications. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like 5, 10, 15 new leads. I'm seeing in my notifications with a couple comments here, couple comments here. But what we do is we go, oh, well, my video didn't go viral. Who cares? All you need to do is learn how to get leads. You just need to learn how to get people commenting. Okay. So those that are doing well, that's what they're doing is they know how to create content and get people to raise their hand from a 5-second, 3-second, 7-second video. Okay. So learn how to take those people and have conversations in the DMs. You guys know I'm always teaching about this. We need to qualify those leads, ask some questions, and then obviously make an offer. Number 4 is the follow-up. So the course I bought this morning, that I'm not going to share with you guys until I know it's good. Just put viral if you want to be the first to know once I decide it's good or not. This girl followed up with me. We were talking about something else I had a question on, and she followed up with me. She's like, hey, this just dropped. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm seeing it in my feed. It's just like blowing up. I'm getting emails about it. And I was like, wow, okay, like this is definitely going viral. And I bought it from her because she followed up with me. She was the top of mind. First person that talked to me about it. That's why I bought from her. I guarantee, I bet $1,000 right now that you have leads you haven't followed up with in God knows how long. You're leaving money on the table by being disorganized, by not valuing each person that interacts with your content. Every single person matters. I know when I first started, I built to 6 figures with 100 followers. Wasn't on Instagram, didn't even have an Instagram account yet. I had 100 Facebook friends that made their way into my Facebook group, 100. And I got to know each and every one of them and understood their pain points. I built content around that. I made an offer that was in alignment with what their struggles were, and they bought, and I hit 6 figures, just like that. So you can't sit here and say you don't have enough people. Go get some people. You know what I'm saying? All right. Feel a little feisty today. I'm not sure why. Okay. DM combos equals sales. Number 4 is follow up. Number 5, by the way, put me if this is landing with you where you're like, okay, like I'm hearing what she's saying. Yes, that's helpful. Yes, I know it's here for me. It's available for me. And I'm going to stop telling myself it's not. It is available for you. And I also will tell you, I get it. When I'm scrolling looking for ideas, I'm one of those people, I need a little something to work off of. So I'm scrolling and getting ideas. I'll see people who have accounts that are massive as far as the views they're getting on their accounts, especially new faceless accounts. And I'll start comparing myself. It's normal. And I'm like, what are you doing? Hold up, sister. We don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. They could be throwing ad money at every single video. We don't know. They might be in some boosting pod and every single person commenting is just some other follower person that's not even going to buy from them, right? Don't compare yourself. Let other success remind you that it's possible. It's proof. It's proof that it is possible for you. So why not you? Why not you? It can be you. You just got to let it be you. So number 5 is be consistent. So when people interact with my accounts, I go over and I look at their profiles, and I would say 7 out of 10 times, so more than half, they're not posting consistently. So I'm like, okay, you have this face, and I'm specifically talking about this new space of faceless. Some of you have had your accounts, your Instagram accounts, or maybe TikTok or Facebook for years. But I'm just watching to see like someone starting out that's new, how quickly they're quitting. It's pretty fast. They're getting a couple of reels up and then they're dropping off. It's going to take 90 days minimum for you to make a sale. I wish somebody would have just told me that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take 90 days for you to make a sale. Go. Instead, what do? We see all these people, and I'm one of them because obviously this isn't my first rodeo. I can get out there and I can get a new account going and I can make sales pretty quickly, right? You guys know that. So you see that, and then you don't make sales and you're like, what's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. I am 1,000% positive that the people out there telling you, oh my gosh, I just started this account, I'm a millionaire, they already had followings. They know how to do this. They know how to write their content. They know how to get leads. Okay. Don't compare to those people. Sit down and tell yourself, okay, she said 90 days. 90 days. I'm going to give you guys a little hint, and I'm not giving you anything else because this is my carrot. Come to the webinar next week. It's June 12th, noon Central. Come to the Real Riches webinar with me. There may be an opportunity to work with me for 90 days because I know that's how long it's going to take. It's going to get real. And if you guys have worked with me in that kind of setting, I'm not, yay, flowers and skipping around and braiding each other's hair. Let's get to work. Done with the excuses. I don't care if you don't know how. I don't care if you don't have time. That's interesting and irrelevant. How bad do you want this? How bad do you want to make a change? You just need somebody to tell you and shoot you straight, and I'm going to shoot you straight. That's what I'm all about, because I know once I finally got over my excuses, I was able to actually start to have success. So if you're not successful right now, it's on you. And people don't like that, and that's okay. Don't come to my thing. You know what I mean? If you're like, no, I'm ready. I'm all about the braiding hair today. I don't know. So if you're for real, you're like, no, put me in, coach. Let's go. I'm like, for real, let's do this. I'm your girl. And if not, that's okay. But if you're really serious about this, this is all up to you. The way the rest of this year goes, it's all up to you. You changing your financial story and tree and all the ish you keep telling yourself every day, it's all up to you. Your husband can't change it. Your kids can't change it. Your boss can't change it. I can't change it. You can change it. Yeah, noon Central. Yes, Linda. Does that sound good? You guys want to come and learn about reels? The reels, I will say, I love stories so much. I mean, that's where a lot of the selling happens. That's your warm market. And you don't get to the stories and have the warm market until you get the reels down. That's where you're going to get the following, because it puts those reels out in front of non-followers. And I will also say, you guys, it's wild to me. People are just not, you guys are here hanging with me. And I watch long trainings. On the way here yesterday, we listened to 4 Joe Rogan podcasts. Scott had him playing in the car, and I actually do well if I have a distraction while I'm working. I thought, wow, he gets people to sit there and listen to 2-3 hour podcasts. So there are people out there watching long form videos and listening to podcasts, but not the masses. The people consuming content, the masses are not. It's that short attention span. Okay. You've got to master it. Absolutely. If you want to crush digital marketing. Okay. So what's really cool, Nikki, is we're using StreamYard, and the way StreamYard works is when you put your name and email in to register, as soon as it's done, they'll email you and it says watch now. And if you go back after the fact, it'll say, put your name and email in and watch now. So it turns it into a webinar on demand. Yeah. So you'll register with us. We have our registration link for you. Abby, can you drop it one more time? If you're not on here, I'll find it in Bitly. And then what we'll do is after you register with us, so you can get our emails and get notified and get all the cool free stuff we've included. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to tell you guys. So when you register, you're going to get a real domination workbook. Oh, there she is. Thank you, Abby. You're the best. Okay. Killer workbook. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. It's going to make you want to just like go be a boss. And we have a 12-month. It's all on Google Sheets. So it has every month 365 real ideas, all on a beautiful Google Sheet spreadsheet. You can make a copy, make your own, edit it, adjust, do all your things. So it's going to start to get you a little organized with your planning. And we have more on that later for you, but you get that as a gift for registering. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm so glad. So just wanted you guys to know there's some extra things included with that. First step though, is you click that link Abby dropped, register. And then at the end of the registration process, it'll say register in StreamYard. So it's kind of an extra step, but I want to make sure you easily can access the webinar day of on June 12th at noon Central. And if you're at work or something and can't watch it, you can just get the replay as well. Okay. We're bringing our A game though. I will tell you that. So make sure you guys are there. I'm so excited to teach you the new 5 type of reel structure that we put together. It just, you know how you're just so close to something. Sometimes you need to step back and like, that's kind of what happened. Yeah. I'm just jazzed. Okay. Yes. Abby made it beautiful. I filled out the content and then I said, this is it. going to work. And she's like, don't worry, I will put my magic touch on it. So I have to give Abby credit for the beautiful, all the elements and assets. That's Abby. I'm the words and she's the visual. Yeah, but it is beautiful. So grab that workbook, get that. Yeah, I just looked, we've had almost 1,000 people register, and that's a lot at this point in, enrollments. And we only had like 80 people make it to StreamYard. So make sure you guys, get the link for StreamYard. We will include it in reminder emails. Also, make sure you're just getting our emails in general, okay? If you aren't and you need to get on there, you can always go to our website, thegolddiggergirl.com, and there'll be a box that pops up that says, hey, you want to get our emails? Or you can email us, thegolddiggergirl@gmail.com, and just, ask for some help and we'll get you going there, okay? As you can see, digital marketing is here to stay. And when you implement this winning formula, you're going to be off and running. And to make sure that you really understand the specific methods around the reel strategy that we talked about, I've built out a brand new 5-type reel format that I'm going to teach you in my upcoming webinar, Reel Riches. So click below this video so you can grab your spot in that webinar. As a gift, I'm going to give you my guide, Reels Domination, and a whole entire year's worth of reel ideas for the busy entrepreneur. So thank you for watching. Hit that button to subscribe. If this was helpful, take a screenshot, throw it in your stories, and tag me at The Gold Digger Girl. Love to give you a shout out for that. And you may see a couple of videos popping on the screen that will be the next step in your journey when it comes to all things mastering personal brand building and monetizing on social media.